today. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And here we go with a look at the State Farm starting lineups. And as we take a look at Brandon Jennings right here, guys, what's your take?
And Jennings is a tremendously quick player, Kevin. You know, not real physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere he wants on offense. And then defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely tough to stop in the open court, Steve. I mean, his finishing is much improved. And when he gets around the rim, he has pretty good air time, hang time, and dexterity to glide past defenders and finish the play.
This game marks the end of the stretch at home for the Cavaliers. Back on the road tomorrow. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance facing another struggling team. We'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
When I look at Cleveland, they've been as flat as they can be this season. It might be time not just for some lineup changes, but a major overhaul.
Yeah, you might be right, Clark, because you can see that there's no spark to this club. Nothing seems to be clicking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some big changes.
Now, here is Harden. Following the shot by Chris Paul. Stolen by Waiters. Randall, he's guarded by Jennings. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Paul. Over Sanders. Paul missing again. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Bulls.
But, you know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them all around. They just needed another break or two that just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. I thought both deserved to win, but only one could.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Hickson from down in the low post. It goes.
And that's why you love this guy. I mean, tremendous work on the offensive boards. He just gets you second chance points.
Harden right side. He passes it to Sanders. Harris outside. The feed to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Udo. Here's Sanders. Shot is blocked. They get it back, and that one's good. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hickson, a screen on Jennings. Ball kicks to Hickson. Waiters. Back to Hickson. Shoots from the baseline. Gets it to go. Hickson's got his second basket. Here is Jennings. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. He had a couple of important block shots in that game. So good all-around effort.
Went for the two-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
You know, it's hard to lose a game when you shoot the ball as well as they did in that one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, shot making can cover over a multitude of sins. The percentage they shot from the floor is one you might talk about an individual player having, not the entire team.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Spins to the middle, and again, it's Milwaukee converted.
And he knows how to finish when he gets that close to the hoop.
Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Scott Skiles. Doris?
I asked him about the challenge of containing Chris Paul, and he said, well, he's one of the best in the business, maybe the best. There's really nothing he can't do. But, fellas, he said matching CP3's intensity on the court and making him work defensively are two keys. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Sanders dishes to Udo. Off on the layup.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Waiters. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Harden the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. And there's the pass to Sanders. Outside Jennings. Harden outside. And that one's good. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Paul kicks to Waiters. There's the triple. Can't hit. And Milwaukee the other way now. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And as you'd expect, I mean, this was a lopsided season series a year ago.
Jennings with the bucket. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
He kicks it to Waiters. Jacks up a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Those games not too pretty, but nobody expected, Clark, anything different.
No, I agree, Kevin. It's not a big upset when a team from the bottom gets swept like they did.
Sanders' shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Ball against Sanders. The shot by Paul, no good.
This is really ugly, guys. I mean, he can't get anything to go.
Here's Harris, and it's blocked. Thompson up top. The dish to Paul. He dishes it to Hickson. Leads him in there. He feeds it to Thompson.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, his performance at the foul line this season might be the first thing he points to as a priority to improve.
That free throw good from Thompson. Zeller, who's checked in for J.J. Hickson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
They're in attack mode early, guys, really cleaning up the glass.
Well, it's +5 in rebounding here in the first quarter. I mean, in a 4-quarter game, if that margin continues, that's +20 rebounds. That would be almost assuring a win. Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, he just isn't pleased at all with the looks they've given up defensively inside. So I think this timeout is all about trying to get his group to tighten up defensively.
I think they've got to figure out a way to tighten things up a bit. They just don't look very sharp to me on the defensive side. Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
Here is Jennings. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Ball against Jennings. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sanders has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Tell you what, things just aren't bouncing his way this quarter.
Here's Clark off the drop step. Outside Jennings. Gooden. Zeller grabs the board.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Cleveland moving it around. Here's Waiters. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
Here's Gooden. Can't get it to go. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
It's still early, but so far they've set the tone here with their rebound.
Yeah, big margin for them early. They've been dominant on the glass.
Now here's Waiters. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Sacramento.
Well, I tell you what, guys, his struggles from the field have definitely taken their toll on the team today.
Clark dishes to Dallenberg. Passes it to Clark. Nice contact concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night. Ball outside. Kicks it to Waiters. Lifts up, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Waiters got 6.
Now we're really seeing him pound that ball inside.
Total offensive dominance in the lane. That's 6 consecutive points coming in the paint.
Kevin, great finish on the low block. I love it.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the Bucks, lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And, of course, Cleveland. They're just sitting one spot down, right on their heels.
You know, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, I mean, they've clearly struggled here in the early going. And quite honestly, that's not a surprise. But it is early, so they've got a chance perhaps to make some incremental improvement as the season moves forward.
Yeah, not a world beater of a team. We knew that coming in, but the early season, you know, so often is a time of hope. So, you know, let's hope they can make some improvements.
Here's Clark, following the score by Cleveland. Here's Perez. A strong effort on the rebound, nets the second chance points.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
Hickson sets the screen for Irving. Throws up the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Feeds it to Miles. Back to Irving. And it's blocked. They recover it, but they get it back. From deep. That's good for Miles on the assist by Irving. Miles has got his second bucket tonight.
Those are shots he shouldn't be afraid to take. He can make them.
Bucks leading by 4. Dishes it to Clark. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I mean, I'd say that is an easy look.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Now Tinsley. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. Over Whiteside. And again, the Bucks miss.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
And it's Irving missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Here's Clark. It's blocked. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on cool hands. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson comes in for J.J. Hickson. And it's Waiters in for Walker. Milwaukee on D. Waiters passes to Miles. The feed to Irving. Now the pass to Miles. Here's Thompson, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, that kind of hustle you just love to see.
And it gets his teammates fired up.
Yeah, especially with the powerful slam to finish things off.
The Bucks shooting around 46% at this point. Harden gets to Jennings. Sanders with a screen on Irving. Shot off the screen. Good as the jump shot falls. And it's 8 points for Brandon Jennings. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Irving. He passes to Thompson. Waiters with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Irving dishes to Miles. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. $19 seconds left to play here in the first. Jennings kicks to Harden. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 1. Now Irving. He kicks to Miles. 3 seconds left. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
An exciting new edition of SI Kids on stand.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here. Clark, Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And you get a chance early on to see their depth. They got a nice effort from their bench players early in this game.
Yeah, Steve, I tell you what, their subs have really packed the punch for them so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at point guard. Gallenberg's out there with Gooden. Then it's Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, cool hands in the last outing against the Bulls was simply terrific. He ended up with 44 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
And Doris, much appreciated. Guys, maybe another excellent night for him here.
I think so, Kevin. At least we know he wants to have that same sort of game plan. He's definitely got some nice momentum riding into tonight.
I think it's easy as a player to continue that momentum when you come off such a fantastic game like the last one. It's easy to just keep it rolling. That rim looks really big out there.
Harden the pass to Clark. He goes up again, tries again, and so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, because of his passing ability, Kevin, I mean, if you're going to play with him, your only job is to get open on the floor because he will get you the ball, and he'll give it to you in rhythm so that you can get a good shot off.
And, Steve, you know what? He's a forceful finisher, too. I mean, that's something you can't help but notice. I mean, he'll plow right through a defender to throw one down if he has to.
Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Miles dishes to Irving. And here we go with Barbosa. Head into the hoop. And that one's good. Barbosa's got his first bucket of the night. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Irving. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Here's the dish to Miles. The rebound by the Bucks.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
Here's Clark. He has 5. Gets the bucket.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
Irving with it. He dishes it to Zeller. Miles. They set the screen. And Zeller kicks to Miles. 6 to shoot. Fader on the way. Gets it to go. Miles has got 12 in the game.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Down low. And Leandro Barbosa again. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
And it's Irving missing.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Here's Clark. He's got 7. Here's Perez. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's take this moment to check out the point guards with the highest shooting percentage from the last 10 games. Look at Cool Hands, 4th in the league and as consistent as they come.
Well, as a point guard, you want to create the best shot possible for your team on every trip. And given the way those players have shot the ball, it might always be a good idea for them to do it alone.
I don't really want to see them doing that, Steve. They got to keep everything in the framework of the team no matter how well they're shooting it. I know what you mean. They have been hot, but keep everybody involved.
He's off on the second.
Not shying away from contact. They're getting to the line more this quarter.
I like their aggressiveness. They're not settling for outside shots. They're really getting into the paint and forcing some opportunities. I got a moment here. Let's take a look at Brandon Jennings and see where his numbers rank. 8th in three-point field goal percentage, 19th in scoring. And defensively, he's been really good. He ranks in the top 20 in the league in steals.
And, Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
First one falls for him. James Harden. He's checked in for Milwaukee. So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Bucks leading by 4. Inside, Barbosa. There's the block. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. He feeds it to Waiters. Back to Irving. Shoots over Jennings. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from Dion Waiters.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Harden gets to Jennings. Back to Harden. Bucks passing it around. Barbosa goes back up. Here's Sanders. Goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
You know, that kind of play will get you some brownie points with your coach, no doubt.
And with your fans, too, Clark, on a big dunk block there.
And even with the announcers.
Oh, yeah!
We all love it.
Here's Hickson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Jennings has got his third rebound tonight. That drops. Jennings has got 10 points in the game.
You know, you look at how this has played out so far, and they've really had a big advantage inside.
Well, they're getting higher percentage shots in the lane, and they're getting a bounce here or there, but I think they're playing pretty well down there.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Harden's shot is good.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Now, here's Thompson. Last game he had 12. There's the bucket. Good. That's now 8 points for Dion Waiters.
You know, Kevin, they were a step late on their defensive rotation, and that helped them get right to the rim.
Jennings passes to Harden. Shot on the wing, and another basket for Milwaukee. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Hickson. Waiters off a pick from Hickson. Passes to Irving. Kicks to Waiters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leandro Barbosa with the rebound. Bucks leading by 6. It's Jennings with the drive. Back to Barbosa. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Jennings has got 4 assists in the game. And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over. Yeah, he's been dealing with some nasty backspatters. Those are no fun at all. I've had them, and they are painful, and you never know when they disappear. But hopefully, he's feeling better now.
Caspi, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tobias Harris is checked in for the Bucks. Feeds it to Thompson. dishes it to Casper. Pass to Hickson. No luck. So Milwaukee, they'll take it the other way.
You know, they've been outstanding on the boards, and it's a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Yeah, and Clark, you know, rebounding's a team effort. Everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable. They're doing a nice job collectively.
Irving up top, guarded by Harden. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Guys, this has been one of the weaknesses for this team all season long. They're shooting just 71% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And the first one drops. Several teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And we're starting to see more free throw attempts, so I like the aggressiveness here in the second quarter, guys.
Well, you know, this is exactly what they need to do to climb back into this game. I mean, initiate contact, play smash-mouth basketball, and get to that free throw line.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 10. The pass to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Harden's got 11 points.
Yeah, Harden is really an instant offense type guy. Kevin, he's been a role player off the bench the last couple of years, but it seems like he's ready to emerge into a star. He's instant offense when he comes into the game.
And, Steve, it's not just because Harden can get hot in a hurry. It's also because he can find ways to get the shots he wants. And he isn't just a catch-and-shoot guy. He knows when to put it on the floor, create some space, and then pull up for the 2. He's also a better passer than advertised.
Now here's Jennings, following the shot by Chris Paul. Harden dishes to Jennings. Stolen by Waiters. A solo fast break.
Yeah, very opportunistic defense there, leading to those points.
That's exactly what they'll do to you, Steve. They will pounce on your mistakes.
Jennings kicks to Harden. Harden right side. Kicks it out to Jennings. Hickson grabs the board. Hickson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And it's Paul penetrating. Fades and shoots. That's good. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead. The Bucks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Harden kicks to Jennings. Over Paul. Jennings can't get that one to fall. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Paul outside. Caspi for 3. Shot is off. And Milwaukee the other way now. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Jennings. Offensive rebound. And Gooden kicks to Harden. And the 3-ball is good. Harden's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
Makes the alley-oop pass. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these 2 guys seem to have that synergy between each other.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In 4th, the Bucks.
And the rebounding has been key because they've been boarding the ball at a very high level, playing with a ton of energy.
Here's Jennings. He's got 10. Now the feed to Harden. Puts up a 3. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 17 points for James Harden. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Paul outside. Picks in a screen on Jennings. Off the screen. Again, the Cavaliers score.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting them involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
To the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Chris Paul. Now, the last month of basketball was for him 14th in steals. And, of course, passing, such a big part of his game, one of the top 15 leading assist men in the NBA.
And, you know, Steve, going back to his steals, I mean, defense has really been at the core of his identity. I mean, he poses a lot of problems to whoever he's guarding, and that helps the team at the defensive end.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers. Always someone you love having at the line.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. Clark, the pass to Henson. That is good. Henson's got his first basket.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Over Clark. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
Here's Clark. 7 points in the game. The 3, no good.
They may have to start looking for some other options because he's really struggling out there.
Paul goes in. He passes to Zeller. That's good.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
The Bucks making a switch here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Guys, when you compare against last year, I mean, this season has been a pretty painful drop-off in his free throw numbers. I mean, he's not making the key chances he's getting at the foul line.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Irving. He has 5. He kicks it to Miles. Now the dish to Thompson. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Henson. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Here's Clark, covered by Irving. From 12 feet out, Barbosa's shot is off. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
From the 2K Sports Studios, they're at the break out at Quicken Loans Arena.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, you might want to draw up a couple plays for him because he's been great from the outside.
Yeah, you know what, Steve? It's like there's nobody else in the gym the way he's shooting. I mean, sometimes you get in that zone from deep, and I'm sure you've known about it and done it in your past, but he's in that Steve Kerr zone.
Dixon is out there with Tristan Thompson. And there's Dion Waiters. And it's Chris Paul. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here is Harden. Sanders with a screen on Paul. Harris kicks to Jennings. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
He dishes it to Waiters. Shoots over Jennings. Waiters no luck.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Jennings can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
That gives them the lead. He's got 8. The Bucks trail. And he feeds it to Harden. Passes it to Sanders. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Udo. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And here is Paul. He's got 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Feeds to Waiters. Pass to Thompson. He's against Sanders. Thompson dishes to Hickson. Over Udo. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The drive by Jennings. There's the pick. Dishes to Harris. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Jennings. Over Paul. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist from Tobias Harris. And that's 12 points for Brandon Jennings. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he rarely misses from the line. He's at 87% on the year. So as a team, you love to have him on the strike.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Harris passes to Clark. The pass to Jennings. The feed to Clark. Takes a 3. And the Bucks miss again. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Randall. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Waiters with the ball. 8 points for him. Tries for the alley-oop. It's tipped. It's stolen by Udo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
Nice aggressive defensive play to make the steal and start the break.
Yeah, and I like the fact they didn't mess around with it once they got it.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Paul outside. He kicks to Waiters. There's the dish to Hickson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Now a look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And he's good on the second. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jennings kicks to Clark. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Sanders. Goes up again, and that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 9.
I can tell you for sure they didn't want this. I actually can guarantee it. They're getting pounded, brutalized inside.
That wouldn't be so bad if they were getting the same looks on the other end, but that's just not the case.
He dishes it to Hickson. Waiters. Clock at 6. And Sanders pulls it down. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Clark dishes to Udo. Stolen by Thompson. Sanders against Paul. Backing him down. Waiters passes to Paul. And another miss by Cleveland. Bucks leading by 6. Clark gets to Jennings. Makes the lead pass.
And you really don't want to give up too many dunks like that. One is too many.
Oh, yeah, no, certainly you're right. You know, that's making it way too easy for sure.
Yeah, major breakdown defensively. They've got to tighten things up here.
Paul dishes to Thompson. He feeds it to Waiters. Passes it to Hickson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard and the steal leaders from the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Second, Brandon Jennings. Third is Chris Paul.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking ball handlers' pockets, but as terrific point guards, they know how to clog passing lanes and come up with a lot of steals that way as well.
Absolutely. Their steals come from all over the court and in all sorts of situations. Transition, half-court sets, out-of-bounds plays, in the lane. They are the NBA's most complete defenders at the one-guard spot.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Zeller, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. C.J. Miles comes in for Waiters. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Chris Paul. Now here is Harris. Here's Clark. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Clark's got 11 points.
Boy, they're showing some confidence here.
Yeah, they are. A lot of confidence, guys. I mean, starting to pull away, too.
Zeller passes to Miles. He passes to Zeller. Outside Irving. Kicks to Hickson. Down goes the slam.
Not stopping. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, a pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
And the Bucks with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Harris kicks to Clark. Over Irving. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. Second in three-point field goal percentage. Fourth in rebounding. And they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
And Clark, you know I love the long ball. The way they've been shooting that three-point line is really fun to watch. I mean, they're spreading the floor, they're sharing the ball, and they're moving the ball inside and out. You get that inside-out game going, and it's much easier to get open looks from the three-point line.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7, drilled from 11 feet out. Irving's got 9. Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Barbosa. Feeds to Clark. Here's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Miles. Puts it up. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
Walker's checked in for C.J. Miles. And then for Milwaukee, Sanders comes in for Drew Gooden. And it's Jennings in for Leandro Barbosa. There's the pass to Whiteside. Here's Randall. Takes the 12-footer and hits. He's got 10.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Jennings kicks to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Good. And the Bucks lead by 8.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Back to Irving. Thompson, a screen on Jennings. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Boy, you take a look at that Celtics game. That's one they'd really like to have.
Udo's checked in for Larry Sanders. And that one's good by Clark.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
Ball outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
Here's Paul following the three by Milwaukee. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. There's the feed to Waiters. And stolen by Harris. Here's Clark. He's got 22. And they will call over the back on the play.
Well, I love the fact that he's fighting hard on the boards, but, you know, you got to be smart, too. Over the back, that's an easy call there.
Well, that's simply the result of poor position under the glass. But at least you can't fault him for being passive. He was trying to be aggressive there.
And there's the rejection.
Been a tough quarter for him. He has not been able to make a shot here.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. Good! Udo's got his third basket of the night right there.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
Paul kicks to Waiters. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's going to have to find the range. He has not scored in this quarter.
Here's Clark. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Now here's Waiters. Kicks it out to Paul. There's 1:17 left in the third. And Waiters kicks to Caspi, and he bangs it home with one hand.
That was a hole punch jam there, Kevin.
A nice finish.
Yeah, you got to love the way he just capped off that strong move.
There's a good screen. Goes straight up. Count the bucket. Clark's got 24 points.
Boy, they just cannot figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
Paul with the ball, and Jennings picks him up defensively. The shot's good from Paul.
Nice teamwork there. The pick, freeing up his teammate.
Bucks leading by 14. 36 seconds left in the third. The dish now to Harden. There's the three. That's good. 20 points for him.
Well, another uncontested three there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
Looking to get back on track here. Waiters, a second chance effort. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 11 points.
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
Here's Clark. Up in time. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Bucks on top, up by 15. And we're coming right back.
This Thursday night, Dwight.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris Burke at the report. Hi, Doris.
Hey guys, and it's cool hands with the uncontainable game recognition. You can't build a big lead like this without getting solid play from your bench, and he's been as solid a reserve as you can ask for in this one.
Thanks, Doris. And you love to see that kind of effort from your starters. And here we've seen that same sort of lift, guys, from the bench.
Yeah, man, I thought he was really a catalyst for them, Kevin. He got them going right away when he got in.
Instant energy is what he gave them, Steve, and you're exactly right. I thought he was their spark plug. The more performances like this that he continues to have, then obviously his minutes are going to increase as well.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Clark in at shooting guard. Sanders out there at Barbosa. Then there's Gooden, and it's Jennings in at the 1 spot. And that one's good by Gooden. Gooden's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bucks. Paul kicks to Miles. Releases. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Tipped. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Miles with another miss. Bucks leading by 17. Clark dishes to Gooden. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Zelli. Waiters comes in for C.J. Miles. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Chris Paul. Udo's checked in for the Bucks. Harden comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
And the shot is good. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Well, and you can't let them get deep position.
Yeah, you got to do your work early here, Steve, and you got to be physical with it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Irving. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, and you can't let them get deep position.
Yeah, you got to do your work early here, Steve, and you got to be physical with it.
Jennings against Irving. Here's Clark. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Help out, help out.
Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clark gets to Jennings. It's stolen by Hickson. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Waiters leading the charge. And that one's good. Here's Clark. Harden outside. He kicks it to Gooden. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession. And you got to buckle down defensively. And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing. Bucks leading by 13. Clark, the pass to Harden. He dishes it to Clark. For 3. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Hammer time! I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Scott Skiles was going over with his team. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Thanks, Doris. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. The Bucks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Clark with the lead pass. Harris goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
The Cavaliers trail by 13, and Waiters kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Waiters. Backs him down. Pushes up. And he converts the layup.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve, and it's a good way to play.
Here's Clark.
I see him.
Pass to Harden. Dunks it down.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
Al Paul. Hickson sets the screen for Paul. Into J.J. Hickson. Shot denied. Here's Clark. Here's Harden on the wing. Harden left side. He passes to Udo. Poke loose. Harden dishes to Clark. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Right side Jennings. Paul outside. Here's Randall. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bucks leading by 11. Here's Clark. Takes it right up. And the shot is good. Clark's got 26.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Jennings. Left side Harris. Feeds it to Udo. Working on Hickson. Was shot by Udo, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Waiters. Into J.J. Hickson. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. And that's 18 points for Dion Waiters.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's had.
They've got to push it. Here's Clark. Jumps up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Check out the game for cool hands. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
Well, this isn't something they're going to see consistently from him, but they are enjoying his performance today.
Are you kidding me? They're like different guys this half. They haven't missed a single free throw.
Stepping up and knocking him down, Clark.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Milwaukee. Hickson sets the screen for Paul. Here's Randall. Rebound, Milwaukee. Clark's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dishes to Sanders. The pass to Clark. And there's the feed to Harden. Shot clock at 5. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. 4 on the shot clock. And taken away by Paul. And Waiters kicks to Paul. Blocked. And they get it back. That one goes. Count. And that's now 20 points for Dion Waiters.
He's just been dominant, trying to dig his team out of the hole.
Here's Clark, defended by Paul. No good from Clark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Waiters passes to Thompson. Hickson, a 3-ball, and Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Hickson. Hickson's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's a defensive let-up right there. I mean, they've got to close down on him quicker when he's in 3-point range.
Sanders with a screen on Paul. Clark dishes to Sanders. And he knocks down the first one. Sanders hits them both. And so here's Cleveland, trailing here by 8. And Waiters kicks to Paul. Good dish to Waiters. 6 to shoot. And the rejection by Udo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Clark the pass to Harden. Sanders' shot is good.
And all 10 of their last points have come inside the paint, so defensively you've got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, and you got to do a little more to stop it, too. I mean, it's coming way too easy for him. At some points, you just got to buck up and say it's not going to happen.
On defense, the Bucks. Waiters dishes the ball. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
Well, I think one of the stories has been rebound.
Clark kicks to Yuta. Over Thompson. And it's rejected. Here's Clark. Five to shoot. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Clark's got 30 points.
He's done an outstanding job all game long. Absolutely a great job of finding an opening against the defense.
Ball left side. Over Clark. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. And that's 15 points for Chris Paul. Bucks leading by 10. Clark the pass to Harden. And it's good on the layup.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
To the inside. Here's Thompson. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Clark. Floats one up. Pushing it up. Here's Waiters.
I like that foul. You don't want to give up an easy 2 in transition.
No, you don't want to give up a layup. Make him earn them from the stripe, and maybe you get a break and he makes only one of the free throws or misses them both.
And absolutely, Clark, they're just too tough inside.
Yeah, Kevin, they've dominated, completely dominated the boards here, and that's a major factor in what looks to be a win.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. The Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. There's a screen. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 32 points.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
Got that bucket in no time at all. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Takes it up. The stupendous finish in traffic. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And that should definitely do it. Now it's starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, they're not just running to the finish line. They're running through the finish line right here. They're piling it on a bit.
Paul goes in. Good. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Clark. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Cool Hand.
Really impressive game from you tonight. It seemed like you could do no wrong. What are your thoughts on the game and how you played?
Things just seem to be clicking for me tonight. You know, sometimes you get into a groove and everything else just falls into place. I thought the team played really well overall, too. It wasn't just me, man. When we're all on the same page, it makes such a huge difference. And most importantly, we won the game. But we expect to win when we play the way we know we're capable of.